The next step will be setting up your wireless settings. Do a single left click on Wireless Settings. You'll notice that the SSID is called Netgear. Here on the other side, if you hold down your left hand button and scroll down, you'll get more information about what an SSID is and how it's utilized. Your region set to United States, and there's 3 channels. Default is channel 6. The 3 channels that you can use without interference with each other is channel 1, channel 6, and channel 11. We're going to assign channel 1. The mode you can set up for 802.11b or 802.11g or both. We're going to configure this one to both. We need to change the SSID. Now the SSID must match the PC or laptop or PDA. All must have the same name. I highly recommend that you minimize the application, do a right click in the center of the screen, go down to the word New, go down to the word Text Document, and do a single left click. Name this document Netgear. Then double click on the document, and we're going to type in SSID space equals space, and we're going to also do a return and type in WAP space equals space. Go back into your application, do a single left click in the SSID box, hold down the left hand mouse, and scroll over the word SSID. Now, randomly type letters and numbers on the keyboard. That's what we want to do for an SSID. An SSID, a very good one, will have no meanings. So when somebody does discover it, which they can, utilizing programs like NetStumbler or Kismet, they will not know what it means. Then do a Control C on that SSID. Go down and click here. We're going to click on SSID. We'll do Control V. That's going to paste it. This is what we need to put in the PC or notebook at the other end. That's going to be the first step. We're going to then click on Apply, and those settings will then take place. Once this is done, it's updating its settings. The next one we're going to change is we are going to enable WAP, W-A-P. And once again, if you scroll down to here, you'll see WEP, and then this is a much stronger encryption, providing that the card on the other end, PCMCIA or PCI or USB card, supports it. If not, you would have to go to WEP, Wire Equivalent Privacy. We are going to go into the WAP mode, and it's going to ask us to type in a phrase. Do not type in a phrase. Once again, utilize pressing random numbers and letters across the keyboard. We can go up to 63 characters. That's what we want to do. Hold down the left-hand button at the end and scroll all the way to the beginning so the entire thing is highlighted, and press Control C. That will copy. We're then going to click where it says WAP and say Edit, and you'll notice Control V is paste. That is our key. We're then going to come back over to here and say Apply. Remember, those settings must match at both ends in order for it to make a connection. Once that is done, which it is, we're going to turn around and make sure that your network is up and running, that both cards are there, you do see a connection, and that everything is functioning right. Once you do see that, we're going to scroll down again to Advanced Wireless Settings. Under the Advanced Wireless Settings, we are going to disable SSID broadcast. That means that a user with Windows XP NT 2000 or even ME, you must supply that key for them to get onto your network. We can also set up an access list. And the access list, when we turn it on and we say add, we would physically be adding in the MAC address to each user, where device name, and here we could say Bob, and the MAC address. A MAC address is going to be in hex 00 F4 3E00. So you're going to be putting in this hex address number into this, and then you're going to say add when that is. We say add user, and the MAC address is invalid. We will then have to retype the MAC address. I'm going to simply hit cancel because I just typed anything there. And I'm going to go back and hit cancel out of this. And we're going to then turn off our enable SSID, and we're going to say apply.